the break. LA and company helping them get a 50-46 mark as we bring you inside our studios here in Atlanta at the half. Casey Stern, the two birthday boys from Tuesday Shack. Today, Kenny Smith, Mr. Saturday Night, down there on the end. Guys, good first half on both sides, and let's start on the three-point side of things, guys. We usually see the Warriors fare well. Our American Express teammate shows us otherwise. No Steph, Kenny, obviously, so that hurts this, but not good, 1 of 11 from deep.
Well, not playing well, shooting basketball well, but they're getting the shots they want, and those shots typically go down because those are the shots they want.
The good thing is the ball movement, guys, has been great, and Shaq 17, assists on 20 field goals. So almost every time they score, it's because they're moving the ball.
And, we know they have great players. We know they have great defense, but they also have great ball movements. A lot of good teams with great players that play a lot of one-on-one basketball, but these guys always make the right play. This guy right here, Draymond Green, always makes the right play. He realized that, Kevin Durant's on the floor, Clay is on the floor. You got to see it. You got to move the ball. And this is why they're one of the best teams out, actually the best team, and they're favored to win it all over again. Great ball movement. Everybody's unselfish. Everybody's eats on this team, and it's great.
You talk about being great in the ball movement. What a job Pop has done. Some smoke and mirrors so far this season. We saw a lot of that offensively and defensively. Well, good work tonight.
They're versatile, and a lot of the guys, you don't expect to do certain things, and you think you have an advantage, and all of a sudden you don't. So,
damn, twice in one night?
Yeah, twice in one night. Oh, I'm going down. But anyway.
Go and pick it up, Kitty.
You would think that they have an advantage.
Go and pick it up, Kitty.
And so, on defense, you would say, hey, on this opportunity, you got Kevin Durant with the ball against Kyle Anderson, nicknamed Slow-Mo. And so you say, well, he's not going to get over the pick. Freeze it. So you think a guy like that would quit on the pick. You can see LaMarcus Aldridge, you see Burton's coming over. But he's not going to quit on the pick. He's going to get back, get in position, and then all of a sudden get his hand on the ball. And that is just not dying inside the pick, and that's what Popovich teaches. You don't die in the pick. Then all of a sudden freeze it again. You're Belden McGee, you're protecting the paint. Bertell, he shoots the basketball. Even on an out-of-bounds play, they treat it like a regular inbounds play, like it's a half-court play. He gets open, knocks down a shot. You're too late. I don't care about your athleticism. Again, it's a stretch 5 instead of a stretch 4, and you have him on the route. You throw it inside to LaMarcus Aldridge. He sprints like a guard, cuts to the rim, cuts to the basket, doesn't get it, but then all of a sudden, instead of being a big, he spots up for the 5. Boom, knocks down another 3. They play unconventional basketball as well. Versatility, guys who go at you that typically don't go at you.
All right, now you can pick up half of your
there it is.
materials.
Right. There it is.
In the meantime, Chuck, we talk about Kawhi and what they've done without him. We know, even though it's been like an episode of Unsolved Mysteries figuring out what's happened, that he's trying to get back. How dangerous are the Spurs if he comes back and he is Kawhi that we know?
When you say dangerous, what do you mean?
Dangerous enough to get to the conference final?
No chance. They can't beat the Warriors or the Rockets, even with Kawhi back, because I don't think Kawhi has enough time. I mean, we're down to, a few games to go now, and he's not going to come back. First of all, what place are they in right now?
Portland's in the 3, Spurs are in the 5. They're in the 5 right now, but it's tight.
And
it's tight. They're
that's right now. If it ended today, they would be playing the New Orleans Pelicans.
So
can they beat the Pelicans?
Yes.
Kawhi,
yes.
With Kawhi, they beat the Pelicans, but they can't beat 1 or 2.
Can they?
No, they can't. I'm not sure they can beat Portland.
Can they take them to 7 games?
Well, I said
6. No, 1 or 2.
No, they can't. They can't.
I will say this: the more games the Spurs play in the playoffs with Kawhi, it helps because you think about it. You could play 25, 26 games in the playoffs. That's a college basketball season. So all of a sudden, this guy will start to get a rhythm if he gets 6 to 7 games in the regular season, and then he goes through the first round. That's 11 games. You're going into your 18th game if you go to a second round. So all of a sudden, you do start to find your rhythm if you're Kawhi Leonard. That's what I believe.
Jack?
The only thing I'm worried about is that, we all know this. When you're injured, there's nothing you could do to simulate playoff-style basketball. So hopefully he comes back now when they got 14, 15 games left and get in that playoff shape. Because regular season shape and playoff shape are 2 different things. So he's been out for a while. I'm sure he's been working out and riding the treadmill and swimming, but nothing simulates running up and down the basketball court, wrestling and doing that. So
the hardest
thing I worry about.
The hardest thing for him is going to be getting confidence back in his legs. when you have leg injuries, it's like a flat tire. It ain't the same as just putting a new tire on it. It's the same. Like, I've had leg issues a couple of times. When I came back, I was scared to jump.
How many tires have you changed?
No, I'm not saying that because you said it's not like a flat tire, but then you said
it is to a certain degree. But just because you put a new tire in there, you can drive your car. But I was scared to jump. I was scared to jump, but my legs were really important in my game.
Stop, Kenny.
But I had great power in my legs, and I didn't feel confident that I could explode like the first 2 weeks when I came back.
Kenny, last word?
Go to break, man.
We got more coming up.